Hey guys, good morning. I hope everybody's having a wonderful morning. I wanted to answer a question that was from the group. Somebody asked if the prodigal's suffering will keep going or will it end with healing, and like how long will it last? Like something along the lines of they want to know how long the suffering of the prodigal will last. Okay, so this is a very complex question. However, I'm going to do my best to answer it. So here's the thing: judgment can change depending on if they repent and before it gets real bad. So in other words, we know in Romans 2, like it goes on to talk about the wrath, the judgment, all the things. But basically, let's say that somebody recognized what they were doing. I mean, kind of like us. We'll recognize what we're doing. We all fall short of the glory of God, but we'll catch ourselves and we'll recognize what we're doing and we get back on track. Okay, so it can change how we are dealt with from God. But somebody that is more rebellious and more stubborn, they're not going to submit so easy. It's going to take a heck of a lot to truly get them to submit. Okay, so in other words, typically all hell has to break loose. Now, if they actually, took heed of what God said and changed the fact of what they were doing and changed their ways, they repented and tried to get right with the Lord, their judgment can change. However, if they don't, things are going to get a heck of a lot worse. So judgment and suffering will go on really as long as you allow it to, okay? But then you may be doing everything right, like Apostle Paul says, and be suffering. And when I say everything right, we're sinners. I mean, we constantly sin. So common sense, it's more or less like you're in alignment with the Lord and you're doing your best. But we could still suffer. So suffering really, like Jesus even said in The Chosen, will go on until we end up in heaven. Like as long as we're here, there will be breaking of bones and breaking of hearts. This world is just not our this is not our permanent residency, you know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things to where unfortunately suffering is going to go on, much longer than we would want it to, okay, while we're here. But as far as the prodigals are concerned, true suffering, as far as you talking about them being in sin, that's going to last until they repent. So in other words, they're going to be going through judgment until they repent and get right with the Lord. And then what ends up happening is you're going through your preparation phase of where you guys are at now. So like you guys were in judgment, now you're in preparation. And now you're healing, and now you are elevating, and now God is, he's refining you, he's cleansing you. So again, it's like a complex question to answer. But most prodigals, it takes a while for God to truly get them to repent. They have to lose a lot. I mean, kind of like the prodigal son. So suffering judgment wise, like in judgment, the season of judgment, that usually can go on quite some time, but it also doesn't last. It doesn't have to last as long either. It's all really how they deal with it. And then there will be suffering afterwards, because remember I told you guys the right now, the season you're in, the seeds that you're sowing, in the next season you will reap the seeds that you sowed. So all the seeds they're sowing right now is going to be their next season. So if it was bad seeds, it will be a bad season. If it was good seeds, it will be a good season. Does this make sense? But we still can have bad things happen to us too. This is where, again, this was a complex thing to answer, but I wanted to make sure I answered it the best to my ability. So I hope this answered your question, guys. Again, we all do reap what we sow, but the Lord works everything for our good for those who want to get right with him and those who want a relationship with him. So I love you all so much. I hope that this answered your question and gave you guys some clarity. I will see you in my next video. God bless each and every one of you. If you would like to work with me, I would love to help you and work with you. You can email me at deadmarriagesredeemed@gmail.com. I repeat, deadmarriagesredeemed@gmail.com. Facebook group, Dead Marriages Redeemed. Come on over. We would love to have you. We also have another Facebook group, Redeeming the Broken. Come on over to that one too. That's all Christian based. Okay, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you don't mind. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.